coming from a religious background, I feel like we should be a little more understanding of why a lot of religious people can carry a lot of anger and judgment, and they be condemning people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wonder why me, as a spiritualist, as a tarot reader, why I don't really get mad or lash out at people who lash out at me because they're religious and I'm doing things that goes against the word of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's simple human anger. Like, all of the things that they get mad at others for, no matter what they're shaming them for, a lot of times they're upset because they feel like they can't do that. And if they can't do that, why do you get to do that? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's not even them being religious, it's them being human. The whole world, and they building their reality on things that they cannot do. And some of those things, whether they would like to admit it or not, they want to do, but they feel like they can't do it. And since they can't do it, they feel like there is no way that you should be able to do it and still be living a good life. How dare you be happy that you are a tarot reader? That is of the devil. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even get mad. And I definitely understand that. And when they come across me and they try to bash me in my own live streams and things like that, I just be like, I understand your anger, baby. I get it. You can't do it because another human told you that you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit here and over explain myself to them either, because they have one source. A book. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they have one source. So I know that if I were to go back to them, the only thing that they're sourcing is what they was taught. Not even that they read the source, they was told the source in their weekly meeting. You know what I'm saying? It's very much that. It's very much sometimes they do not read the whole thing. And that's just facts. That's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's easier for them to do the weekly meeting and have them get their weekly little bites from all over the book instead of just studying and reading the book itself. If they studied and read the book itself, they would understand a lot more things about other people and other walks of life and the way that Jesus actually was treating people and who Jesus actually hung out with according to the book. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a very human thing for people to be mad that you get to do something that they don't do, or that you consider something right that they was told is not right. It's indoctrination. It's classic. It's typical. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we should start, just letting it slide off our shoulders. Stop arguing with people whose objective is to misunderstand you. That's the objective, baby. Once they were told that and they're indoctrinated that over and over again, the objective is not to understand where you're coming from. So no matter how much you explain yourself to these people and explain yourself, you're wasting your breath, because you already know what they about to do. They about to loop back around and quote that same thing. And you should not do that. You know what I'm saying? And it really don't matter what it is. It could be the way you dress. You know what I'm saying? What you do for work. How you carry yourself on a regular day-to-day basis. The fact that you don't go to a weekly meeting. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you only go to one weekly meeting. Anything can be deemed as unholy if they're being told all the time that it's not right. You know what I'm saying? So don't you dare, you know what I'm saying, catch yourself living a life that you enjoy that's not straight what this book said. You know what I'm saying? It's very much that. And then a lot of them, since they don't read the book, they don't really even follow all of the rules themselves. So I promise you, if they come around judging you, just sometimes you have to quote it back to them. If you made it this far and you want to know what to do, a lot of times when they're judging you, when you tell them the simple thing, aren't you supposed to wipe the sawdust out of your eye or something like that? Or because, you know what I'm saying, you're judging somebody else. Isn't judging somebody else the Most High's job? Doesn't the Most High get the final say? Is that what the book say or no? Like, but yeah, like, we should start understanding more so where their spirits are at, because if they're coming from so much indoctrination, there's no way that they're going to rationally sit here and have a conversation at which they will come to understand what you're doing, unless they're truly ready for some type of change themselves. And if they're not willing to change and you're not willing to change, an argument is pointless. You know what I'm saying? Just pray for their healing. And I mean, like, their true healing. Because healing has a lot to do with marrying your dark with your light. And if you're indoctrinated to suppress your darkness at all times and you never crack it open like a book, you're always going to be uncomfortable with yourself. And guess what? If you're always uncomfortable with yourself, you are always going to be uncomfortable with others who are themselves. You're yourself. You're expressing yourself. You're wearing an ankh. Look at what it's everything, bro. Everything. Wow. That was a long yap. I wonder if anybody actually listened to this yap to completion. Hope this helps.